Dear teachers and principals, my name is Andrew Simpson and I'm the founder of Teaching Out of the Box and the Gap Year Career and Life Coaching course. This year has been very challenging for teachers and for students. Two of the most important parts of vocational guidance and career training when it comes to schools have been taken away. These two things are the job shadowing internship program, where students get to go into different companies and learn about the different careers. And the second one is the Career Expo, where colleges and universities would gather together in the hall and students would go around and ask all those important questions that they need to know about. Both of these more than likely won't happen this year. So we have introduced what we call a career coaching talk that is fun, interactive, and answers all those confusing topics that both parents and students want to know about, so that they can find some kind of certainty in this very uncertain time. These talks are for both parents and students to attend and can be done in the morning at school time or in the afternoon and early evening when parents are able to join in as well. We have talks for grade 9 students and we have a talk for grade 10 to 12 students as well. In our grade 9 talk, we chat about one of the most important things that they need to know about at that age, and that is of course subject choices. What subjects do you need to do in order to get into that dream career when they leave school? We also talk about one of the most important things they need to know about for not just careers, but life in general. And that is of course EQ, being able to problem solve, be resilient, be adaptable, and have people skills, because those are ultimately going to be the skills that are going to help them to get into the workplace and land that dream job or start that dream business that they perhaps always wanted to do. We also talk about the different career categories, from the business to the social to the humanities to the arts, the creative, and everything in between. We also have an optional Q&A session for parents and students to ask all those important questions that they want to ask about. For our grade 10 to 12 students, we also chat about career categories and we also talk about EQ, but we focus on finding your why. Why does the student want to go into that career? What passions, talents, and skills are they going to need to have in order to succeed in this particular profession? A career that is both financially stable and balancing parent and student expectations. We also talk about the confusing topic of point scores. Which point scores do you need to get into different fields? If you don't get the point scores, what do you do? If you don't choose the right subjects, what can you do? Are there alternatives? We also talk about options one can do when one leaves school, because the old adage went that you'd go to school and then you'd go to university. But nowadays there are so many different other options out there. There are private colleges, there's online learning, there's starting your own business, getting a job, job shadowing, internships, traveling, gap years. We talk about all the options that one can do when one leaves school, so that parents and students are armed with all the information they need in order to make the best possible decision for both parties. Thank you so much for joining us, and we wish you and your students a happy, safe, and prosperous 2021. Thank you.